When I finished my engineering, I could feel that there is something wrong with the way I look at the world. Most of my life until the age of 22, I was chasing the wrong things. But it's not only me. When I see the people around, they are no different either. As far as I can recall, my mind was always a chaos factory. That led to information overflow and too much of opinions about people and myself. All of this mess was caused by a shallow perspective about life. That perspective had holes in it and it was exploited like hell. When you have holes in your perspective, you are not you anymore. Anyone can enter into your field of awareness and exploit you. That also gives me sufficient understanding of why my relationships failed. Everyone has a perspective, but not everyone knows that it's damaged. Instead of looking at the things as they are, your perspective throws in a bunch of shitty opinions and judgments. Our perspective usually follows one shitty rule: to make sense of things. Judge a book by its cover. I think many people underestimate the role of perspective in their life. They think perspective is equal to eyes. Come on man, shut the fuck up. Your perspective is the numero uno filter through which information passes, and then the information is categorized in good or bad, excited or boring, hard or easy, and many more. Just imagine if that filter is broken. First of all, unnecessary information will pass through it and categories will become boundaries. Good will always stay in good, hard will always stay in hard, and boring will always stay in boring. This also gives me sufficient understanding of why I thought programming is hard. When your perspective is broken, hard things always seem hard, boring things always seem boring. Good, bad, easy, hard is all bullshit. These are nothing but the thoughts that are discriminatory in nature. People try to label everything that they see. They have their model of perfect world in their mind and they try to match every new information with that world. If it fits in, cool. If not, ignored. We do not see with our eyes, we see with our mind. If your mind already has a model of world place in it, you are choking your perspective. Let the poor guy breathe. Nowadays we like to identify us with something. Being atheist, religious, feminist, socialist or communist is a philosophy. The day you make it your identity is the day you shut the doors for all other possibilities. I'm telling you, there is different beauty in life when you observe and understand every philosophy, but never identify yourself with any one of them. It's the best way to enrich your perspective. In simple words, that's the most effective diet for your perspective. Everyone in their life likes to follow someone. Some of us are diehard fans of a great personality, but there is a slight loophole in this type of mindset. We somehow deep down in our subconscious are made to believe that great people are not humans. They are superhumans or aliens. Basically, we think that their world and our world is different. Look, the world is same, perspective is different. When you look at great personalities, you need to nurture a mindset that identifies them and you in a same spectrum. Bringing in a familiarity between them and you gives you a chance to also explore your potential and dreams in a fluid way. Love people, follow them, but make sure you respect your goals and dreams above everyone else. If you think that you can do better than them, you have all the right to think that way also. People ask me about how do you do such deep level research for your videos. First of all, I really don't do any research. I take my pen and notebook and I just write. This video is just my way of expressing my thoughts in a different way. In the beginning, I really wanted to do a research on my videos. Then I realized it's kind of poking holes in my perspective. I believe I was carrying other people's thoughts and it was damaging the originality of my thoughts. Originality is a unique trait. Everyone has that because every one of us is different in our own way. But when we look outside, when we see that certain people are doing certain things successfully, we might try to copy them, and that's really not good for the creative potential you possess within yourself. For some days you might like what you are doing, but when tough days arrives, you lose interest. It was bound to happen because it never came from within you. It was just a copy paste. There are so many judgments and opinions floating around in our thought process. They help you to create boundaries in your mind. Boundaries develop a fixed and rigid mindset. It might give you an illusion that you stand up for something, but you will be basically living in only one room of 100-floor building. Whenever you label something or make a choice, it happens with the help of your memory, your experiences in the past, and the information you consume. Most of this information never made sense, but it just sits there and at any time it can exploit your perspective. Play it cool, try to see the things as they are, and definitely do not trust your memory. It's the best way to fuck up how you look at the world.